just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Son Heung-min! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So what can they make of this? And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Mohamed Salah! Mohamed Salah is fouled. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And so we have the first set piece of the game. Son Heung-min! Oh, crossbar! And... oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, our first story of the day, and it's a big one. The skipper, to start by doing that, has given everyone a fright, and I think himself too.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Could be danger here. Beauty! That is some save from De Gea. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Mane, knocks it into space. Pedri, Mane, and Mane! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Neymar! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Deco goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Van Dijk makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Mane. Tries a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him.
Beauty! He has hit that forcefully.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Chiellini. Vittoria leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Scholes threads one in. Son Heung-min. And a shot! He scores! And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Vittoria are doing very nicely, thank you. Oh, can he finish? Trice, and they are soaring! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
And Body! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Rijkaard. Victoria have hit a quick-fire double here. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He is through here! Good read, needed to be. And that was very necessary. Neymar. Aims beyond the defence. He could be in here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Rijkaard. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Son Heung-min. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Pedri.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, good take in a good area. Batistuta! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Scholes. Son Heung-min.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Zanetti spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking. The pass has gone astray. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Pedri.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And here's Mane. Can he get it through? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Chiellini. Salah. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Victoria are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. That gets things going for the second half. And he's intervened well there. Rijkaard. And it's Rijkaard. That looks a decent ball. And Deco, that has ended up in no man's land. Passes short and sharp. Vieri looks to get on the end of this. Now that's well seen too. Deco. Now it's Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Maradona, at his creative best, he's set up 2 goals. Now it's Batistuta. He's beaten the last man. Vittoria needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he shoots! It goes to show he is human after all.
Milan really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Re-nil the score, and very little to suggest that much is going to change. Brilliantly cut out. Cannavaro. Maradona. And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Scholes. No, that's been intercepted. Has a look and plays it forward. Cannavaro.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Zanetti. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Out of play for a throw.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 5. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador. Camisa 9.
Ball's out, it'll be a throw in again. That pass isn't the best. Neymar. It's McManaman. Vittoria do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's had a shot! It's there! They're back within reach! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move. It's Maradona! And he has kept it out somehow.
Maradona really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And the shot! just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Vitoria blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Scholes. Rijkaard. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Vitoria clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Real chance! In he goes again! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, he refuses to take the bait. And this is Bebeto. He's got away. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. No outsmarting him this time. Oh, just skips past his man. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Van Dijk has been shown a second yellow, just to confirm he is therefore off.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short, turns and goes back. Vitoria have the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard. Maradona. That is a great pick out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. McManaman. Adams cuts it out. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. He's through, now is he in? Four extra minutes added on. Maradona on 2 now and looking for 3. Now what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's burst through! Shot at goal! Really well taken goal! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here.
And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co